tell you about what happened on Sunday when I came back. It's now Tuesday, but yeah, so started off being a good day. I went to Betty's tea rooms again and I had an eggs benedict and a freshly squeezed orange juice and another hot chocolate, and that was absolutely incredible. And then I walked around a little bit, walked to the station. However, my ticket wasn't activating. So one of the guys was like, oh, it's okay, it's because you have an advance ticket, it's not within an hour, you'll be able to do it within an hour, etc, etc. So I was like, okay, I believe you. Went to the W.H. Smith, bought 2 books, I was reading them, you know, enjoying my time on the station. Looked at my phone, I had half an hour until the train. So I was like, okay. Went on, and then still could not activate my ticket. So I lined up again. Anyway, there was a guy in a red coat who was talking to everyone before they could actually talk to the cashiers. And he's like, yeah, if you can't activate your ticket, you can't get on the train. And I was like, what? No, I've bought a legitimate ticket, like I've paid for it, everything's paid for, etc, etc. And he's like, yeah, no. And so then he's like, you're gonna have to call them. Anyway, I went to call them and I was like, no, the guy in the red coat's gone. So I lined up again and I had someone actually at the ticket counter. And my app had been like, if you can't do it, like gone on helplines and all that. And it was like, use your ticket reference to get a paper ticket. So I was like, okay. The lady's like, no, we can't do that. Your ticket reference from Trainline doesn't actually mean anything to us. I was like, oh, great. So what do I do? Anyway, she said, because I had everything legit and it was a legit ticket, that I could get on. So I got on the train. Anyway, the conductor was like, and I want to check your tickets. Now, whenever I have a legitimate ticket, I never, ever, ever, ever get checked. Now I'm having troubles, and of course I get checked. So, he came and he checked and I started to explain it to him and he was lovely. He's like, no, this happened this morning as well. Like, I've already had a lady do this, it's fine. Anyway. So then the rest of the train trip was uneventful. It was really pretty. I then got to the airport. That was fine. Walked from the airport. You're allowed 1 hour free Wi-Fi. So I was like, I've got this down pat. Yeah, except my plane was delayed for like an hour and a half, nearly 2 hours. So I went on the Wi-Fi. I used up my hour of Wi-Fi. I bought a large mint hot chocolate, Christmas style, like the peppermint coffee in Gilmore Girls. I did that. I then read my book. So luckily I had bought some books. I read my book and I made friends with a lady. She was sitting next to me. She was Italian, she was going to Milano as well, so we kept checking the boards, taking it in turns, Anyway, finally at like 5:30, we were supposed to leave at 4:15, they were like, oh, this is your gate, and you're boarding right now. And so I had to get on the plane, then got on the plane, but by this stage I was starving, so of course I bought food on the plane and then run out of the sandwich that I really wanted, which isn't that big of a deal, but like, I just wanted food and I wanted the one that I picked and I'd been waiting for hours and no travel was going right. Anyway, the sandwich I had was nice, and after that, you know, I just, sorry, I'm trying to lean on something, it's not really working. So I did all of that and then finally the plane landed and I walked to the bus and now this was a good part of my travel, because when I got to the shuttle bus, they were like, Milano Centrale, and I was like, sì, and then I was like, carta, which is like card, and they're like, sì, and so I was like, pulled out my card, and then they were like, just one way. Now I was tired, and they asked, just one way, which I understand English, but because I was tired I missed it, and just went, and he's like, oh, scusa, then repeated that sentence in Italian. He thought that I didn't speak any English and only spoke Italian. I understood it and we continued our conversation in Italian, and then I got on the shuttle bus. So that's exciting that I got, sorry, I can't stop moving today, but that's exciting that I got mistaken for someone that only speaks Italian. The rest of the travel was uneventful. Got on the shuttle bus, got off the shuttle bus, got on the metro, got off the metro, walked to my house, promptly fell into bed. Anyway, yeah, so now that I've filled you in, that's all from me. Ciao! So I'm on my way into York. I'm just walking through the park that's next to my building. I don't even know if you can see